Having lived in Cambridge for technically almost a year now, I have come to have quite a few favorite places here in Cambridge. First one up on our list is the Lion Yard Mall. Very big mall. You got your average shops. You even got a Bath and Body Works type store here, a Lush store. Get your bath bombs and everything. One of my favorite places is up there, Central Library. I like to go up there, go and read a book every once in a while, but mostly graphic novels or comic books, because that's just how I am. Down there is the Mankind store. You can get action figures and Funko Pops and all the geeky things like that. Bit of a walk, but it's always nice. I don't really buy anything in there, but I always like to go and just check the Funko Pop section for the possible RJ McReady Funko Pop that released this year, or the elusive Team Fortress 2 Medic Funko Pop. Got other things in here like Beetlejuice and Jack Skellington and Pennywise from It. Here, the massive Funko section. Lots of Funko Pops. What's funny is that this one down here is actually a display, but what always gets me is that the mold for Sirius Black looks very similar to the mold used for RJ McReady's Funko Pop on the website. So every time I look down there, I think it's McReady, but it's not. Little bit of a view for the library. We're not going to stop there quite yet because we got to go do something, but that's what it looks like from out here. Central Library in Cambridge. Got your rent a DVD section. This has become my favorite section here. Not a lot here, but it is my favorite section in the whole library. Sometimes I find just a book or two. My favorites are the graphic novel adaptation of Handmaid's Tale and graphic novel adaptation of At the Mountains of Madness, which I actually have a copy of back home. Very Lovecraftian. Here is the Eagle, another one of my favorite places to go. It is a pub where it was announced the discovery of DNA in 1953. And I'm not going to go in all the way, just going to get a little bit. So really old inside. Not going to go all the way in because I'm not going to order anything, but there's also the RAF bar way in the back where all the little Air Force people would like score their names into the wood and everything. Actually really cool to look at. And here is my new favorite steak place called the Chop House. Really good filet mignon, and if you're feeling up to it, you can order a dish of king prawns. 6 king prawns that you can munch on as well. And right across the street is the Corpus clock. It is one of the weirdest things here in Cambridge, but it's also really cool. There's a whole lot of history about this thing that I can't remember right now, but yeah, really cool. This next place, I would like to say, I will admit, churches are not exactly my thing. Although, a lot of churches I have been to are quite cool. This church in particular is my favorite for an odd reason, but a reason nonetheless. I clean it. Here is St. Baltoph's Church. Go inside. The altar way down there. The pulpit. There's the side chapel. Really tall church. Recently added these new kneeling pads. All the pews have them, including the area at the altar. You go have communion. It's also the choir section, sort of. Pulpit right there. It's the piano. And then just around here is another new addition they put in recently. This is glass case, display case, showing these. This is recreation of the Corpus Apocalypse. And right here is one of my favorites because it is a bestiary. The Peterborough Bestiary Recreation. I don't know if you can see that with the gold leaf, but that is a unicorn down there. This is definitely one of my favorite churches. And you're not going to hear that often from me. Here is one of the more busier spots in Cambridge, the marketplace. It's this spot right here that it has always been in. And normally I just come by here when I'm done with my community service at the church. And to go to Rose Crescent down that way to go to the McDonald's and get some lunch. But sometimes around this area back here is my favorite stall. I think it's called The Science of Magic, or The Magic of Science. I can't remember which way is what for the orientation of the words. But it is a place where they sell gemstones and rocks and everything in between. So for any of you hippies out there want to go and grab a stone for its healing properties or whatever, you can absolutely do that. Or for those of you like me who just like pretty stones, you can go ahead there too. They don't seem to be here today, but they seem to be here, I think on the weekends mostly. And this way is Rose Crescent, where they have one of my favorite souvenir shops for magical things. It's actually a little bit of a walk. I'll stop the video and restart when we're there. Here we have the Department of Magical Gifts. Their animatronics out in the windows. Some in this window too. And we walk in. And here we are. One of my favorite little guys, Errol. Not only do they have Harry Potter things, but they also have that tiny section, Lord of the Rings stuff right here. And a little bit of Game of Thrones down here. Now that's quite a necklace, being a dragon geek. A lot of it is just Harry Potter stuff. Then, like the true American I am, the last place on this list is, of course, McDonald's. And me and my dad, we're gonna have lunch. Well, that has been my favorite places in Cambridge. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification icon so you never miss a video. Cheers!
Cheers, honey.
Yay!